Hey guys, it's Brian from Score Outdoors. In this video I'm going to teach you about cross-country skis and cross-country bindings. Now you have to pay attention that the boots match the bindings. They're not interchangeable. So if you have the wrong pair of skis and the wrong pair of bindings and boots, you're not going skiing. So pay attention here. We have 4 different types of boots. We have the Triple N, we have the Triple N BC or backcountry, we have the S&S, and then we have the S&S BC or backcountry. Now let's start with the Triple N. As you can see on the Triple N, there are 2 grooves right here and we have the bar. Now as you can see with the matched up to the bindings, you have the 2 little grooves right here that match up. Bar just slides right in there to lock you in place. They have to match up. The boot and the binding both say that they're Triple N, so it's pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing to mess up really. Pretty easy, just match it up, Triple N to Triple N, okay? Now, the Triple N BC or backcountry both have the grooves, but the grooves are farther apart and you have the bar which is wider and thicker. So you can't use the Triple N BC or backcountry on the Triple N normal binding. You have to make sure that they say backcountry or BC on the binding. It says it on the boot, says it on the binding, pretty easy to match up. Then we have the S&S right here. As you can see, the S&S has this big solid groove right here with the bar. Now the bar is the same as the N and N, but as you can see, the groove is completely different. Matching them up to the skis, you can see that it just fits right in that groove right there. Bar goes right there and you lock in. It says S&S on here, S&S on the bindings, or on the boots and the bindings. Pretty easy. Now we have the backcountry S&S, which, same dealio, has the big solid groove, except for the bar is thicker and wider, so you can't just slap it into the S&S binding. You have to make sure that the binding says S&S backcountry. Pretty easy, says on the boot, says on the binding, it's pretty easy to match up. So just to recap, we have the Triple N boot and binding, we have the Triple N BC or backcountry, the S&S, and then you have the S&S BC or backcountry. Not interchangeable. You have to make sure that they match the bindings. Now the boots say what they are and the bindings say what they are. So it's pretty easy to just match up what they both say, match them up. So again, my name is Brian. I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, come on down in the store and we can help you out. Thanks again.